All right, in this chapter, we're going to talk about a couple of scenarios for wayfinding to get you thinking about the various audiences you may be designing for. First of all, it's important to think about who you're working for, who your general audiences are. And there's really three main groups. One is residents, and residents have specific interests with wayfinding. They often know how to get around their place. They may be very familiar with the neighborhood that they live in or the retail district that they're walking through on a daily basis. And they don't need to be told all of the details. But one thing that residents receive from wayfinding systems is a good sense of the other amenities that they might not be aware of. They may not know that there's an arena in the neighborhood next door. They may not know that there are other things to do in the neighborhood nearby. So wayfinding can alert them to all of those things. Newcomers are, of course, a special group that have unique interests with wayfinding, and it's really important to set a great welcome for newcomers. People who maybe have just moved to a city or town and need to know more about what's available to do. And setting up a great welcome for them is super important. And visitors, of course, also need a great welcome. They will know nothing about the place that they are in, or they may only have a couple of ideas. So they need to be introduced to all of the possibilities, all of the destinations and amenities that may be available in a place. But they'll also have to have all of the directional information available to them. They will have no mental map of where they're going. So I'm just going to give you a quick scenario about me coming to Planetizen Studio in LA. And it's just kind of an example of the kind of thing for a visitor, what might happen. Here I am leaving my front door in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And we think about these concentric circles. It's ridiculous to imagine thinking about the floor or the room of the building that I need to get to when I'm leaving my house. It's really far away. It's thousands of kilometers away. And so I'm just thinking about how to get to the airport. So I need to get in a taxi. I'll go to the Halifax airport. And then once I get to the airport, I'm thinking about, okay, I need to get to departures. And then when I get to departures and go through security, I'm looking for my airport gate. So each of these concentric circles are places where I need to receive new information, either from information that I've found for myself or information that is available in the world to me with the architectural cues, signage, and other things. Once I get to the airport gate, of course, I fly to LA. I might go to a car rental place or look for a taxi. And then I need to find my way to Koreatown. And then I need to find the address of this place, this office, to come record for you today. And then once I get to the office, I'm looking for the floor and then the room. So even, on a building by building level, I need to be thinking about that information. But if I was thinking about the address or the floor or the room when I'm still at my house in Halifax, it would be overwhelming and not sensible. So that's not how people work. We need to be presenting the right information at the right time. So in this chapter, we started thinking about some of the things that users of a wayfinding system might need to know and when to present information. The most important thing you should come away with on this chapter is that we're presenting information at the right time. And we can't hit people, let's say on the edge of a municipality, the edge of a town with a sign containing hundreds of things to do. You have to narrow it down. In the next chapter, I'm going to go into the elements of wayfinding. So we'll be talking through all of the different aspects of signs and architectural cues and other things that are required.